Okay, now that we've done the tutorial and learned the very basics of how to fly a plane, it's time to actually test this thing and go on my own. Okay, I'm going to do what everyone does when they first play this game. I'm going to fly over where I live. So, we're going to have to... How do I zoom? Alright, zooming in. No, we are going East Coast towards Washington, D.C. Okay, so we have a couple of choices here. Oh, come on, move. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's get this a bit sorted out. Okay. Now pay attention because I'm only going over this once. We're going to be starting our tour at the Washington Dulles International Airport located right here. From there, we'll go northbound past Virginia's Loudoun County into Frederick, Maryland. From there, we'll take a trip down southbound, down the 270 corridor, into the city, into Washington, D.C. itself. We'll park at Reagan National. From there, we can take off again, explore the rest of Northern Virginia, come back into the Air Force Base, take a break there, and from there, we'll go towards Annapolis, from Annapolis to Baltimore, and pretty much everything else in between. Sounds simple, right? Pretty sure it's going to take a few episodes, but I'm pretty sure we can get most of the entire state kind of squared away. In the meantime, if I see anything interesting worth talking about, I will point it up to you while in mid-flight. We'll also check out the Chesapeake Bay, Shenandoah Valley, a couple other landmarks, so you can get a nice tour of what this entire area is. Alright, let's get started, shall we?
Dulles Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra at runway 30 ready for departure, straight out departure.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra altimeter 30.26 wind tree 21 at 27. Departing straight out, approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 30.
Alright, so I have live weather on, and we just had snow not too long ago. Most of it's kind of melted. So we'll see. Alright, let's go. Let's get this started. Okay. Release the parking brake. Increase acceleration. And away we go. Good old Dulles. It's a very beautiful airport, actually. It's got a unique architecture. Alright, let's pull up. And we are up. Way up. My mistake. My mistake. Alright, well, here we are. Alright, now for some landmarking. Get you guys set up. So, everything over here on my left-hand side is Virginia. Everything on my right-hand side is also Virginia. Washington, D.C. is over in that direction. And that tiny little mountain over there is Maryland. We're going to be heading over there shortly. The mountain formation over here is the Blue Ridge Mountains. Farther beyond that is West Virginia, but why the hell would we want to go to West Virginia? Let's climb a little bit more, get at least 1,000 feet in the air, and we'll start doing a little touring. I'll give them credit, at least they got the freaking live weather right. I mean, like I said, we had snow, but mostly melted at this point, so there's gonna be some pockets here and there. Cloud conditions, pretty much alright, you know. I'm looking out my window right now, and it's pretty much the same kind of cloud formation. Okie dokie, let's start flying. Let me turn this off. Okay, now let's start flying. Thank you, notifications. I know we're at Dulles. Let's go a little bit towards the right. So this area of Virginia is Loudoun County. Not much here. Used to be basically just empty farmland, but now it's being more developed, especially for the tech sector. We'll go over that shortly. What's that over there? Moorfield Station. I think that's a Loudoun Valley Estates. Yeah, they're kind of like upscaling this entire area. That truck's driving on the... There's a truck driving in dirt. Okay. It's going backwards. Okay. Alright, we're heading in the right direction. We're going about northbound towards that tiny little mountain up in the horizon. We're heading over through Loudoun County, Virginia, into Montgomery and Frederick, Maryland. Ah, here we are at Ashburn. So Ashburn's a pretty unique place because this is where all the data centers for the region is held at. So if you play Valve games, Epic games, Microsoft games with online communications, there's the Virginia servers. It's all right here. It's held here in Ashburn. So this is literally the server center. And I'm guessing by these large buildings, these are the data centers I was just talking about. So all your gaming connections are held in this town over here. This is the Virginia servers. Alright, and this little river here off in the horizon, or where my wings are at, here we go. That's the Potomac River, the border between Northern Virginia and Maryland, the state of Maryland. So, we're going to go a little bit towards the left. These stupid air control would shut the hell up. Alright, so we're going to go alongside the Potomac for a little bit and go to a little bit of the last major city here in Virginia, and then we're going to head into Maryland.
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 2,300 feet.
Huh. This area is a little bit underdeveloped than what I remember, and I was here about 2 months ago, so I'm guessing this is not fully updated. But there are more shopping centers here, and I don't recall that bridge formation looking anything like that. Alright, and here we are, the city of Leesburg. This is probably the most major town / city in the Loudoun County area, and a popular tourist location for a lot of people in the DC area since it has the closest outlet mall. Yeah, they still exist. They're not doing well, but they still exist here in the area, but this is the closest one. And it used to be a little bit of a historical, old, conservative town. It's slowly growing to a bit more mixed. Still rural, but also very expensive. This is where the rich people have all moved out from those data centers they're working at. Instead of going to Ashburn, they just move here at Leesburg, so it's developing at alarming rates, which is sad, really, because Leesburg has a nice, like I said, American town feel to it. It does have its own airport, too. But not too far from Dulles. There's the outlet mall right there on the right by my wing. Nice place. Been there many times. Alright, straight ahead leads to West Virginia, Percival, which is no reason to go there. This way kind of leads back to Dulles. We're going to go northbound along the Potomac River into Maryland. It looks like they still have snow in this area. Pretty interesting. Alright. We're going to pass over the Outlet Mall Shopping Center and head on to the river. And that building on the tip of my right wing is the Costco. There it is. There's Costco. I know all the Costcos in the DC area, and I'm gonna make it a fun little mini objective to find them all. Alright, here's the Potomac. We are now leaving Virginia and now entering Maryland. As you can see, there's a major freaking contrast to the way people live here. It's all residential hell here, suburban hell actually. Across the river, it's all farmland. This is Montgomery County, and this part of Montgomery County is actually farmland. If we get closer to DC, it's more suburban. Alright, we're going to go alongside the river for a bit, and we're going to head towards that mountain. Oh, sweet, they have this rendered too. Awesome. Alright, so if you can see right where the tip of my nose is at, there's a weird little, like, thing in the water. This is a famous little historical ferryway between Maryland and Virginia, kind of like hidden in the back. Nice place, actually. I've been there a lot, too. Currently closed for the last 2 years due to land dispute issues, but hopefully they'll get it open soon. I doubt it, but I want it to be open. You just park your car on that little barge right there and it drives you across. I mean, going over a bridge is much easier and more efficient and free. Once again, this is the Blue Ridge Mountains. Beyond the Blue Ridge is the Shenandoah Valley, which is a bit more in that direction, actually. This is where the Appalachian Mountains basically start for us. They do kind of curve up into Maryland through West Virginia, but we're not going to be heading over there anytime soon. So Dulles is right there. Washington, D.C. should be over in that direction, generally. In fact, I can probably make out some of the areas in the horizon, or it's just the pixels playing on tricks on my eyes. Once again, we're heading over to that mountain. Alright, here we are at the Sugarloaf Mountain, basically. This is the closest mountain to Washington, D.C. You can actually see it from Washington, D.C., which is pretty cool. Probably the #1 tourist spot I usually take guests to, because it's ease of access. It's only a 20-minute drive from D.C. It's free to enter. You can go up the mountain. There's not much to do on top of the mountain, but you do get a nice view of the remaining farm areas. It's a nice little monument to Maryland, essentially. We actually have bigger mountains off in the distance, but this is nice, close, ease of access, and it's pretty beautiful. I do like how they actually rendered the entire path. I can see the side-winding trails leading up to the top of the mountain. What they don't show is the individual trails and the best views, which are on the other side of the mountain. So yeah, come to DC, come here first. Pretty nice, pretty beautiful. Alright, what time we have here? It's been officially 18 minutes. So we need to start parking somewhere close, because I don't want this video to last that long. So we're going to head a bit northbound. Towards our first destination, and hopefully we can just land there with ease. So yeah, it's just one big mountain. Actually, people tend to call it like basically the start of the Appalachian Mountains, because this is literally the first hill you hit, and then once you hit that, Appalachians are all right there in the horizon. Okay, there is another airport up ahead, Burhan's Memorial. We're not doing that. Which one is that? Stoll Crest. We're not doing any of those. We need to head towards the main city up ahead where that dot is at. It's kind of interesting, actually. We were just in Virginia, and there was just markers all over the place, just dotting everywhere. And you head over to Maryland, it's just like nothing. I think I can see the main road up ahead, the main highway. I believe this is it right here. Yes, okay, this is the main highway. Okay, so we're at Interstate 270 up ahead. Right. We're going to follow it towards our destination to the city of Frederick, which is pretty much what you see all up ahead. Alright, there's Buggystown, which I mentioned earlier. Small rural village. Not much there, besides a dump, unfortunately for them. Here we are, Frederick Municipal Airport. That's our destination, so let's get ready to adjust. Allinger Creek. Huh. Didn't realize. I just guess it's a district of town. Alright, so there's the airport. Now we have to land this thing. Unfortunately, I'm misaligned with the airfield, so we have to do sort of a really slow, sluggish, almost messy turn. 70. And there's the airport. Okay. let's get ready to land. Okay, just setting myself up to position. There's the airport. I realize I'm a bit too high and I'm also a bit too fast, so we're going to decelerate. Try to get it between the 10 and the 15. We need to get to around 80 to 60 knots. If I recall my tutorial lessons. Slowing down. Okay, it's just on my left. Keep on turning. Where's the airfield? I don't see it. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. And I am misaligned with the airfield. This is gonna be messy. Okay, decelerate. Realign, rudder. Oh, that's right, I can use the rudder to... This is what they mean when you swerve to the left. Oh god. Okay. We got this. Reducing speed. Okay, we're over the runway. Let's do this. Come on. Ooh, okay. A little messy, but we made it. That's better than crashing. Well, welcome to the city of Frederick, Maryland, folks. Enjoy your trip. Oh, damn it, I forgot to freaking lower the flaps on the wings to decelerate. Well, we made it in one piece, so we'll cut the video off here, and starting next episode, we'll tour the city of Frederick, go down southbound into Montgomery County, to the suburbs of it, visit it, CDC.
Kilo Foxtrot, Delta Kilo Airport, information Alpha 1700 Wind tree 4120.
Anyway, we're gonna go visit DC, visit its attractions, and then from there we'll go to Reagan National, and then we'll see where we go from there. Alright guys, this was basically Western Virginia and Maryland. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys for part 2.